What's up, guys? Brian and Michael here for Some Martial Arts. We're going to be doing a self-defense series, a way to kind of play open guard when there's strikes involved. So, I think it's very important, and it's coming from somebody who's I've competed a fair amount in the sport of Jiu-Jitsu, is that you take into account the self-defense aspects of Jiu-Jitsu. This is something that a lot of times when I was competing, I would hear people have prejudice against this idea, but the fact of the matter is, a lot of people that do Jiu-Jitsu are not doing it for sport reasons. People everywhere are in search of self-defense. Jiu-Jitsu, its inception is definitely a style that takes into account somebody striking at you, right? So if you study the roots, if you study judo, it's dealing with people striking at you, right? It has weapons and all sorts of things. So this is going to be a series to kind of take all that into account, right? Just a basic self-defense series, kind of go with some of our scissor sweep stuff we've been uploading, closed guard, so kind of check all of our playlists there for that. Okay, guys, so the first thing is this is Michael's rear hand, his right hand. This is probably, most people are probably going to hit you with this hand. It's just something I like to point out. Now, should we make that assumption? No, you need to be able to deal with both sides, right? And we got ground and pound videos where we're talking about the other side of this. So, but here's the thing. I'm down. He's going to go to hit me with this hand, right? I want to switch to an open guard. I put the foot on the hip. Now, if he comes forward with his momentum, see how I'm lifting my hips up to keep him away, right? Now, from this point, I can start protecting. I need to protect here. Okay, MMA, there are, no fouls. So, and there's a guy in there, or a girl, to protect you, the referee. So, but I want to be able to kind of defend this, covering this up. If he goes to strike, my knee and his shoulder, and he cannot reach my face at all, right? So that's kind of the idea. Now from here, I'm going to strike him right here in the ribs, right? Okay. Now if he kind of tucks his elbow and leans in to defend that, right? That's when I'm going to hit this scissor sweep. Okay, and that's his kind of basic concept of kazushi. He bends over, and I sweep. Okay, now I don't have his hand trapped on this side. So what if I'm doing this and he's blocking, I'm trying to hit, I sweep, he puts his hand on the mat. Okay, abandon this, turn your corner, hit that Kimura, hammer it in, elbow to the mat. Okay, so that's some good options. Defending the overhand with the knee shield, right? Striking to scissor sweep, and then you got the joint lock and Kimura option. Okay, so a couple of more things here. So I'm here. After I've defended this strike, I like to get the under grip. Just using my C grip on his hand. This is fine. This is fine. Whatever you like to do. I like this. It's good for gi and no gi, right? So, a couple of things on this arm in terms of options that I could do, okay? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and look to take his back, okay? So, I'm keeping my hips up. I'm keeping him away. I'm here. Grab. Now, I've got chops. I've got back takes. So a lot of people call this situation side guard. And it is a battleground situation. We've been putting some things from our closed guard playlist. You can check it out on the YouTube. We've been putting some things from this situation, right? So you got back take. Just get both his arms on one side, okay? So here, I'm trying to control this. And once he realizes he can't strike, I'm gonna try and maintain this under grip on his wrist. Now, the second thing is from here, what I can do is I can switch it to this position and get into what has been taught to me is called a Valley Tudo guard, right? This is where I'm heavy on this knee, pointed to the mat. This foot here is on his hip, lifting my hip off the ground. I have this arm monitored and controlled, and I'm heavy, all right? We did a few videos over that Valley Tudo guard. And again, you can find that in the closed guard playlist. And it's like if you're going to open your guard, some concepts. Be heavy, right? They should be wearing you like a necklace or a ball and chain, right? Like when somebody connects to me, like what we're doing, puts their foot on the hip, lifts their hips up, puts that knee behind the neck and points it down, I feel their weight, right? And what that connection does, it stops mobility. When I'm wearing someone's weight, I can't move like I would want to move to pass the guard, to defend submissions, to counter basic posture breaks and stuff like that, right? So that's just a sort of self-defense series, open, close guard concepts, right? So be thinking about some of that. And, you know, Jiu-Jitsu is a sport, is great. I love it. It takes into account a lot of things that work on all sides of the fence. But also think about Jiu-Jitsu for MMA, right? We have a boxing club. We're always thinking about boxing for MMA. Think about Jiu-Jitsu for self-defense, right? MMA, there's fouls. Self-defense, you know, or no fouls in MMA. Self-defense, there's fouls, right? So take that into account when you're out here studying your grappling, your self-defense, whatever brings you into the academy, right? Be running it through multiple lenses and to help you kind of arrive at your understanding. Thanks for watching. All right. That's all I had down, man.